Hey guys! So I just couldn't wait to start filming this. I just got home. I went to the mall and then I did a couple things. But I did something really cool today. I went to a studio called Ashley Nelson Studio. It is in Overland Park. So if you live in Overland Park, you should totally go check her out. So I met Ashley. Well, one time I was Googling or I was Facebooking like all the makeup artists in Kansas, and I saw her name as one of them. So I clicked on her page. I think I friend requested her or liked her page, one of the two. So I liked her makeup page and I saw all of her stuff and I thought she was so cool. And then when I went to do Kansas City Fashion Week, I didn't know this, but she was there. She was the one in charge of all of the hair and makeup people, like finding out who they were and assigning them to different designers and stuff like that. So she was in charge of all the hair and makeup. And I went to the trunk show and I saw her face and I was like, I know you. And she was like, yeah, you liked my page or something like that. And I was like, holy crap, small world. But she was amazing. I was like super starstruck. I didn't know like how to talk to her because like she has like way more likes on her page than I do. And she's like, she does so much more stuff than I do. Like she doesn't just do makeup. She does so much stuff. So anyways, that was my first encounter with her. And then the last night when I got to do the director's makeup, Ashley is actually one of the directors, but she had a wedding to do, so she wasn't there. And one of the stylists, the hairstylist that was doing the director's hair, told me a lot about Ashley and how amazing she was and that she actually makes makeup. And I didn't know that. And so I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. So I did more and more research on Ashley, and she's probably going to think I'm a total creep. But she's like so cool and legitimate. So if you don't know, I'm also I'm competing in the Miss Kansas USA 2015 pageant. And after meeting all the makeup artists at Kansas City Fashion Week and liking tons of different pages, I'm not saying this to be rude, crude, or disrespectful, but I didn't find or see any other makeup artists or encounter any other makeup artists or their work where I was like, wow, that's really good. I would love for you to do my face, or wow, I could really learn a lot from you. And then the other day, Ashley has like a new site coming up, and so I checked it out. And she had some photographs of makeup that she's actually done. And she did Lady Miss Lawrence, I think. So anyways, long story short, I went into her studio today. And I picked up a lot of makeup. And I said, are you okay with me posting this on my Facebook page and my YouTube page? And she was like, oh, yeah, that's absolutely fine. So hopefully she knows what's in store for her. That lady is like booked. Like I was walking in the door and somebody else was leaving, and then as I was leaving, like somebody was walking in the door. Like she is like a rotating door. She is so busy all the time. So thank you, Ashley, for fitting me in. Like really means a lot. And I was like 25 minutes late for my appointment, and that's because I couldn't find it. Okay. So the first thing that we did when I got there is I wanted to make a foundation. So here is the foundation that Ashley made for me. It was so cool. You get to pick from like 3 different sizes, and they're all pump tops. That's awesome. And they're like plastic, I think. So it's like travel friendly. These are awesome. It's beautiful. You can see your shade right in there. And she just like starts mixing up these foundations in this little cup, and she like knew exactly my shade. It was incredible. I told her what I look for in a foundation, something that's full coverage and something that's matte and something that's going to last all day long. So she literally mixed me up the exact type of foundation that I wanted. And she said, if in a couple months or in a couple weeks I go darker, come back, they will shade match me again and recorrect my color to my skin tone. For free. They do it for free. Every single time you need to rechange the color of your foundation. You are going to be saving so much money doing that because you're going to be using the whole thing before you have to buy another one, and they're like adding to it to change the color. So like awesome investment. If I really like this foundation, I might just stick to getting foundations from her because that's like I constantly have to buy new bottles to mix them with each other to get the right color because I change within the seasons. So, and she matched me, like, and I trust her judgment because she, like, literally mixed it up, like, and no big deal in the cup and then put it in here. So that was so cool. You can, if you like yours really dewy, or if you want shimmers in there, if you want it to be pearly on your skin, she has all the stuff to do that. So it was so cool. The next thing I got was a bunch of eyeshadows. So this is how the eyeshadows come, like this, in this little plastic thingy. You can take that off, and here's the little eyeshadow, and you pluck it out. And this one is called Private Showing. It's kind of like a deep purple eggplant. And the cool thing is, she gave me this little Ashley Nelson magnetic thing. If you've ever seen a Z palette before, this is a Z palette. So this is like a magnet. This is like metal or whatever. Just whack, and it sticks right in there. So I got 5 eyeshadows. So this one was in Private Showing. Then I got Sable. Looks like this. It's a really good transition color. Whack that into the little palette. Whoop. This one is Solstice. That's a really beautiful color. This one, also an amazing transition color. It's called Malt. The color isn't, or the lighting isn't picking these up correctly, but, you know, what can you do? And then the last one I got is Desert Sand, and I was like, ooh, I like that for the brow bone. It has a little bit of shimmer to it. So, and you just stick all your little thingies in here like this. Is that not so cool? I definitely want to go back and get more eyeshadows, and she had some amazing blushes, so I definitely want to go pick some of those up. I really, really wanted her blushes. They are amazing. But she had to, like, jet off, you guys, so she was so sweet to still help me with all the rest of this. When I go back on Wednesday, I'll definitely be picking up a couple blushes. And then I was like, well, I want to be able to do a full face with this stuff, so I need a setting powder. So she did it, this setting powder for me. It looks like it has a little bit of color to it. I don't know if you can see on the side. It has a little bit of a yellow undertone, but she said it was like a translucent setting powder. That looks like it gives a little bit of coverage to me, so I'm hoping it does. And she can custom blend them. There were pressed powders for setting powders, and then there were these mineral powders and so on and so forth. Then I grabbed some lipsticks, and sorry, Ashley, I cannot read these very well. Liana Momkiss, I don't know. So it's like a brownish berry color, and she makes these. You can make your own lipstick shade. You can make your own eyeshadow shade. They'll press it for you. You mix the ingredients together to exactly your shade, and then they'll press it and pack it in a little thingy like that for you to take home. Same with lipsticks. You heat up the wax. You mix all the ingredients, and if you want glitter, they add glitter. If you want it to have a little bit of pearl, they add a little bit of pearl stuff in it. Just depends on what you want. And then they put it in the little mold, and then they like whoop, stick this thingy on it, and there it is like that. So there's this one. I love that. And then there's this one, which is something bliss. I don't know what the first word is. I apologize. I'm sorry. And this is what I have on my lips right now. And I just dabbed it. I wanted to see how pigmented they were, so I just dabbed it on my lips. And this is the color I got. And they smell good. They smell so good. And it's nothing I can taste when I put on. And they're so creamy. They're like creamier than MAC lipsticks. And they're really hydrating. And then, something I'm so also excited about, she sells brushes. Like, oh my gosh. You guys have seen me use my Sigma brushes, and I am like obsessed with my Sigma brushes. She has these little Ashley Nelson brushes. This is their buffing brush. Look at this. It's like the round top kabuki from Sigma. This is what it looks like. So I picked this one up, And she's like, they're really soft. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have like one that's almost like that. Yeah. So I picked this one up. So I cannot wait to do a whole tutorial with all of this stuff. And if you guys don't know who she is, check her out on Facebook. I'll put all the links below for you guys to check her out. And if you're on my Facebook, I'll put them I'll link it in there for you. You know what I'm saying? And she so then she gave me this little pamphlet thing. She calls it the formulary for how much all of her stuff is. She has foundations, powders, eyeshadows. I don't know if she has mascara or eyeliners. I'm sure or brow pencils. She has concealers. She has lip gloss stuff. She has lipsticks. She has, setting powders in 2 or 3 forms. She has cream blushes, cream highlights, and then powder blushes and powder highlights. And all that. Like, she has so much stuff, and you make it all. You can, get glitter, and you can, just have glitter or just pigments. And I like pressed eyeshadows better. I'm not really a pigments person. But you can get pigments. You can get all that stuff. You just have to go visit her. And she's setting up an online site. So if you're one of my East Coast gals and you can't come to Kansas and you're like, ooh, that stuff actually sounds really good, just wait. She said in about a month her website will be up and running where you can order stuff across the country. So hold on to your panties. It'll be on soon. I'm glimpsing at her prices. I would say when I'm looking at them, she is similar to MAC prices, if not just a little bit cheaper than MAC prices. Yeah, just a little bit cheaper than MAC prices, probably like $5. And it's all made. It's like paraben free. What does it tell what it is? It's all natural. It all has SPF in it. Okay, it's fragrance free. These little lippy sticks, they have they smell, but I think it is just the wax that you're smelling. I can smell the wax. They're oil-free, dye-free, cruelty-free. So if you're like me, that's really important. Paraben-free, talc-free, bismuth, oxychloride-free minerals. So, yeah. So if you have really, really sensitive skin, a lady actually told me Ashley has really sensitive skin. She doesn't let anybody else do her makeup because she has really sensitive skin. And so this is all the stuff that she uses, all of her own stuff. So check her out. Make an appointment with her. Do whatever. She's super nice. She's super beautiful. You'll want to cut her hair off and make it into a wig because it's so perfect. And yeah, I'm going to try this stuff out, and hopefully I'll do a review tutorial and see how it lasts throughout the day, because I told her my foundation needs to last all day long and I need to have really full coverage. So we'll see what she makes up for me. I haven't gotten to play around with any of it yet. I just came home. So we'll see how it goes. So thumbs up if you like this, you guys. And if you haven't heard of her, go check out her Facebook page. Again, all the links will be below. So see you guys. I love you as always. Bye.